Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day 15 years ago. 15 years ago that the legendary icon himself, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, died on this day. Alright? I like Michael. In fact, I love Michael Jackson. He is my inspiration of me. He is my inspiration of why I wanted to do music, or why I make beats and stuff like that on my studio and everything like that. Like, he was the reason why I like to dance. He was the reason why I like to sing. One of the reasons why I like to sing, and the way how much Michael Jackson means so much to me. I have a Michael Jackson wall in my room. I have a whole wall of Michael Jackson. All right. And I was at a point where I was listening to nothing but Michael Jackson music. I was listening to nothing but his songs for like 2 months straight. I was listening to nothing but his songs, and I think that was like 2-3 years ago. I've been a fan of his a while ago, but the more I got older, the more I kept listening to him, and the more I knew how much of an impact he had in the music industry, in the world, I instantly became a Michael Jackson fan. Okay? I was a fan way before, but now I am a huge fan. Well, a few years ago, I became a huge Michael Jackson fan. Okay? Michael Jackson still holds the record for the number one selling album in the history of music. Michael Jackson still holds that record. The number one selling album in the history of music. Sold the most copies, sold the most albums, sold the most copies out of one album. Michael Jackson still holds that record. You want to know what album that is? It's the Thriller album. The Thriller album. Now, my favorite is the Bad album. That's my favorite album, the Bad album. Some people say the Off the Wall album don't get no love. I ain't gonna lie to you, I only like a few songs on from the Off the Wall album, but it is my least favorite one. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's like neck and neck with Invincible. It's kind of neck and neck with Invincible. Well, no, I think Off the Wall is my least favorite, but it's still a good album. Still a good album. But yeah, the Thriller album still holds the record for most copies sold. And to be honest with you, I don't think that record is ever going to be broken. Okay? Why? Because music now is on streaming. Music is streaming now. Everything is streaming now. Movies, TV, music, everything is streaming now. Any Edgeware entertainment, everything is streaming now. Okay? And okay. I lost my train of thought, what I was saying. Oh, like, I don't think nobody's ever gonna beat his record, because back then they didn't have streaming. They made albums that the stuff you actually go to the store and buy the album. You know what I'm saying? You buy the CD or you buy the record and stuff like that, and that's how it was. Now everything's streaming. Is how many songs you've been listened to, been streamed, how much on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But we're living in a day and age now, and nobody has been able to break it. And since they're going for streaming now and they're taking away, they've been took away the CDs. They've been took away the cassette tapes. They've been took away the record players. You know what I'm saying? Everything is streaming now. You can now listen to music on this thing right here. On this thing right here. Okay? So I'm gonna just say that record will never be broken. Okay? It will never be broken. Now, my favorite songs of all time. Actually, before I get to that, let's talk about when he died. So, I was 7 years old when Michael Jackson died. And around that age, I discovered Michael Jackson. Okay? Like, I heard my father and my mother and my sisters playing his music and stuff like that. And I was like, that's catchy, you know. But I just let it go. But then, at the time, living in my parents' house, we had an old computer, right? My father had his own computer and he bought another one for the family. So we had two computers, right? The computer we had, we used that, for fun, for entertainment, to play games on. And at the time, 2009, yeah, YouTube was out. YouTube was out. It's one of the oldest platforms that's out. YouTube was still a thing, right? It wasn't as big as it is now, but YouTube was out, right? And that's when I was scrolling through YouTube, that's when I saw Michael Jackson's music videos. And I said, this is an interesting thumbnail for a video. The thumbnail intrigued me, so I clicked on it. And then I think it was Smooth Criminal that got me hooked. When I watched and listened to Smooth Criminal, no, it was either Smooth Criminal or You Rock My World. It was either the music video of Smooth Criminal or the music video of You Rock My World, right? It was either those two. But when I first watched it, I think it was Smooth Criminal. When I first saw Smooth Criminal and listened to it and watched it, I immediately wanted to be like Michael Jackson. Immediately. I went up to my mom and I said, yo, buy me a white pinstripe suit. And the first time I saw that lean, everybody who saw that lean in Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, everybody who saw that lean tried to do that. Okay? Everybody tried to do that lean. Okay? Everybody did. Everybody tried to do that link. Alright? But I fell in love with the music. I fell in love with the music video and everything. And I'm like, yo, I immediately became a Michael Jackson fan. And I immediately started watching more of his videos. I said, wait, he got more? He got more music videos? And I started watching them different ones back to back to back, and I immediately fell in love. I immediately became a fan of Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I immediately became a fan. So time later, when he died, I was in I didn't hear my sister say this, but everybody was in the house, right? Everybody was home, and my sister, my oldest sister, told the family, like, yo, Michael Jackson died. Now, I didn't hear her say that, right? I didn't hear her say it because I was a little kid. I was in my own world and stuff like that. But obviously my mom and my parents and my other sister, they was like, what? No, he didn't. You lying. No, you didn't. He ain't died. Like, what? He's still in his early 50s. He just turned 50. He ain't died. I'm like, what? Then my mom went upstairs to her bedroom. She turned on the TV and she said, "Oh my God, he really did die." And I yelled out, "Who?" And she said, "Michael Jackson." Man, I tell you, everybody ran upstairs to my parents' bedroom. We looked on that TV. We saw the news. All we saw was the camera, a helicopter shot. We saw a helicopter shot of a hospital where Michael Jackson's body was at, and a huge crowd of people outside the building. And you see the words at the bottom of the screen saying, I forgot what it said. It said like legendary or music icon Michael Jackson died. It said something like that. It had to say something like that. And we was up there for we was upstairs looking at that TV for a while. And we was like, wow. Like, literally, everybody, you can ask everybody who is a Michael Jackson fan or who's not a Michael Jackson fan. You can ask everybody, and they will tell you this. When Michael Jackson died, the whole world stopped. Literally, the whole world stopped. I'm dead serious. Okay? Man, people were leaving their jobs. They left work early. They went home. Some started crying. Some started playing his music. Some were sitting at their TV still in disbelief, like, yo, am I dreaming? And the whole world, it was on the radio, in cars, riding in your car. The whole world stopped when Michael Jackson died. Because here's the bad part. The day he died was supposed to be the day he's supposed to start his final world tour. He was supposed to go on one more world tour called This Is It. He was supposed to go on one final world tour. But that didn't happen because he died. It's still sad when you think about it, man, because that's how much of an impact Michael Jackson had, not only on music, but on the entire world. Okay? That's how much of an impact he had. Yeah, I have a whole Michael Jackson wall. Yeah, today makes 15 years that he died. I was 7 years old at the time. I'm 22. Right now I'm 22. I turned 23 and I turned 23 in October. So yeah, I think that sounds about right. 15 years. Yeah, that's about right. 7, 22, 15 years. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's 15. Yeah. That was crazy. That was a crazy day, man. And I remember I went to school. Everybody was talking about it when Michael Jackson died. But I don't want this video to be too long. But I'm already almost at the 15-minute mark. So my top five favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. Top 5. Okay, now this is a tough one. Top 5. I'm not gonna put them all from best to worst because I really gotta think about it. It's gonna take me a while, and I don't want this video to be too long. But like I said, I'm gonna name these songs, and this is not from best to worst. I'm just naming them. Okay. All right. You Rock My World. Remember the Time. Smooth Criminal. Billie Jean. He got so many good ones, man. The 3 songs that I'm thinking right now to go in the number 5 slot. He's either The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, or Beat It. I would say Man in the Mirror. I would say Man in the Mirror. Yep, those are my 5. So, wait, I already said Man in the Mirror, didn't I? Hold on. I already said Man in the Mirror, didn't I? Let's see. You Rock My World, Remember the Time, Billie Jean, Man in the Mirror. Okay, I did say Man in the Mirror. My bad. I think I did say Man in the Mirror. No, Smooth Criminal. That's what I'm forgetting. Smooth Criminal. You Rock My World, Remember the Time, Smooth Criminal. Rock My World, Remember the Time, Smooth Criminal, Billie Jean. Yep. You Rock My World, Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, Remember the Time, and on the 5th slot, Man in the Mirror. That's my top 5. I'm not ranking them from best. That's not best from worst. Those are my top 5. Okay. Billie Jean, You Rock My World, Smooth Criminal, Man in the Mirror, Remember the Time. Okay. Those are my 5. All right. Post comments down below and let me know what you all think about this video. Did you enjoy my I don't know what to call it, my tribute or me paying my respects to Michael Jackson? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below. Give me your top 5 Michael Jackson songs, okay? Give me your top 5, okay? Because I know you got a lot of good ones. You got a lot of good ones. Like Black and White. People forgot about Black and White. Black and White is a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's another good one. They Don't Care About Us. That's another one. Beat It. I already said Beat It. Rock With You. Not You Rock My World. I already said that. That's in the top 5. But Rock With You on the Off the Wall album. Rock With You. See, I give Off the Wall some love. You know, I give Off the Wall some love. Blood on the Dance Floor. Oh, I forgot all about Blood on the Dance Floor. I forgot all about Blood on the Dance Floor. I gotta change one out. I gotta swap one out on one of my 5. Come on, focus. I gotta swap one out. My bad. I gotta swap one out. Okay, I said Billie Jean, You Rock My World, Smooth Criminal, Man in the Mirror, Remember the Time. Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, You Rock My World, Remember the Time. Smooth Criminal, Rock My World. Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, Rock My World. I'm trying to think who I'm on. He got so much good ones, man, because Blood on the Dance Floor is my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time. Blood on the Dance Floor is my favorite Michael Jackson song of all time. It's number one. It's number one. So I gotta swap something out. What did I say? I don't know why I easily forget because I'm saying so many songs. Like he got so many good ones. You Rock My World, Smooth Criminal, Billie Jean, Remember the Time, Man in the Mirror. I gotta swap one of those out. I'm gonna take out Remember the Time. I'm swapping Remember the Time for Blood on the Dance Floor. Okay, so this is my new top 5: Blood on the Dance Floor, Smooth Criminal, You Rock My World, Man in the Mirror, and Billie Jean. That's my top 5. Okay. Post comments down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share. My book, The Prodigy, is out now. Link description down below. I'll see you guys next time. May Michael Jackson continues to rest in peace. And I already said that. I'll see you guys next time. Well, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right. God bless.